How are you? Tuesday, August 10th, 2021. Episode 258 Baseball Perspectives, Analysis, Assumptions. I came across with 112 favorite baseball records. I know it's a lot. We'll try to get through this episode. I won't dwell on too much each record. I will point out the ones that are my favorite. I'm going to count down from number 112 all the way to number 1, all right? Number 1 will be my favorite baseball record. Let's start 112. I'll go quickly, don't worry. Bear with me. Baseball records, 112 of them. Here goes. 112, most seasons with 20 wins. Cy Young, 15 of them. 111, most career no-hitters. Nolan Ryan, 7. These are baseball records. 110, 8 straight 10 strikeout games. Pedro Martinez, how about that? Number 109, most seasons with 300 or more strikeouts. Nolan Ryan, 6 seasons. Number 108, most strikeouts by a pitcher consecutive in a row. Tom Seaver, 10. 107, most games in a career with 15 or more strikeouts. Randy Johnson had 29 15 strikeout games. Number 106, most games in a career with 10 or more strikeouts. Nolan Ryan, 148. Most career batters faced. Cy Young, 29,565. How about that record? Whew. Number 104, most batters faced in one game. Leon Cador faced 92 batters in one game. How about that? Number 103, most batters faced in one season. Will White faced 2,906 batters in one season. How about that? Okay. Number 102, career saves. Mariano Rivera, 652. Number 101, record number 101. I'm counting down from 112 to number 1. Most saves in one season. Francisco Rodriguez, 62 saves in one season. Number 100, career shutouts. Who has the most? Walter Johnson, 110. Number 99, most shutouts in one season. You know who? Pete Alexander had 16 of them in one season. Number 98, career strikeouts. We know that Nolan Ryan, 5,714. Number 97, most strikeouts in one game. Tom Chaney had 21 in one game. Number 96, most strikeouts in one season. Matt Gilroy, 513. Number 95, career games, complete career games pitched. Cy Young, 749. Number 94, most complete games in one season. Will White had 75 complete games. Unheard of. Number 93, most career games pitched. It's not Cy Young. Jesse Orosco, 1,252 games he pitched in. Number 92, most games pitched in one season. Mike Marshall, 106. Number 91, career games started. Cy Young, 815. Boy. Number 90. Most games started in one season. Pud Calvin, 75. Whew. Number 89. Career innings total pitched. Cy Young, 7,356. 88. Most innings pitched in one game. Leon Cador and Joe Osager, 26 innings in one game. 87. Most innings pitched in one season. Will White, 680. Ooh. 86. Career winning percentage. Al Spalding, 79% winning percentage. 85. Best winning percentage in one season. Roy Face, 94%. He went 18-1. That's enough games to qualify. Number 83, career earned run average, the best. Ed Walsh, 1.81. 82, best earned run average in one season. Tim Keefe, 0.85. How do you do that? 81, career wins. Cy Young, 511. Number 80, most wins in one season. Charlie Haas, Old Haas Radbourne, won 60 games in one season. 79, longest home run hit. Babe Ruth, 575 feet. 78, most Grand Slams career. Lou Gehrig, 23. 77, most three home run games. 3 home runs in one game. Most time doing it. Johnny Mize, 6 times. 76, most 2 home run games. 2 home runs in one game. How many times? Babe Ruth, 72 times. 75, most 6-hit games. There are 6 players that have had 2 6-hit games. Cal McPhee, Jimmy Fox, Ed Delante, Roger Kramer, Jim Botany, and Kirby Puckett all had 2 6-hit games. 73, most 5-hit games. Ty Cobb, 14. Number 72, most 4-hit games. Pete Rose, 73 of them. Oof. 71, most 3-hit games. Tony Gwynn, 297 of them. Oof. Number 70, most 2-hit games. Well, we don't know because it's hard to track it, but we can surmise that Pete Rose and Ty Cobb each had over 1,000 2-hit games. 69, most consecutive games with a walk. Roy Collingbine, 20 games in a row with a walk. How about that? 68, most consecutive games scoring 1 or more runs. Billy Hamilton, 24 games in a row. Not bad. Whew. Number 67. Consecutive games with 6 hits. 2. There was a guy that had 2 games in a row with 6 hits. Cal Maffei. Never heard of him. 66. Most consecutive games with 5 or more hits. There was a guy that had 2 5-hit games in a row. Walt Dropo. Consecutive games, number 65. Consecutive games with 4 or more hits. Walt Dropo had 3 4 or more hits in a game. 3 games in a row. 64. Consecutive games with 3 or more hits. Sam Thompson, Jimmy Johnson, and George Brett each had 6 games in a row with 3 hits in each game. 63, number 63. Most hits in a row. That's Walt Dropo guy again. He had 12 hits in a row over 3 games. 62. Most times reaching base consecutively. Ted Williams reached base 84 games in a row. 61. Most consecutive games without striking out. Joe Sewell had 115 games in a row without striking out. Number 60. Most games of hitting a home run in a row. 8 games in a row, there are 3 players that had 8 games in a row where they hit a home run in each game. Ken Griffey, Don Manley, and Dale Long. Number 59. Most consecutive games with 2 or more hits. Count Capuo had 15 games in a row with 2 or more hits. Number 58. Most games in a row with a run batted in. Ray Grimes had 17 games in a row with 1 RBI. 57. Most consecutive games won as a pitcher. Carl Hubbell won 24 games in a row. Shutouts. Number 56. Most consecutive shutouts. Don Drysdale had 6 shutouts in a row. Number 55. The longest hitting streak. Joe DiMaggio, 56-game hitting streak. Number 54. Most times reaching base in a row. Earl Averill reached base 17 times in a row. Number 53. Most career intentional walks. Stan Musial had 298 intentional walks in his career. Number 52. Most intentional walks in one game. Andrew Dawson had 5 intentional walks in one game. That's pathetic. Pitchers, why don't you just pitch to him? Intentional walk? Number 51, most intentional walks in one season. Willie McCovey had 45 intentional walks in one season. Number 50, career sacrifice flies. Eddie Murray had 128 sacrifice flies for an RBI. Number 49, most sacrifice flies in one season. Gil Hodgett had 19 of them. Number 48, career times being hit by the pitch. Huey Jennings got hit by the pitch 287 times in his career. Number 47, most times hit by the pitch in one season. Huey Jennings got hit by the pitch 51 times in one season. Number 46, the highest career home run per at-bat average or ratio. Babe Ruth hit a home run every 11.76 times at bat, a record. Number 45, most home runs hit per at-bat in one season. Most ratio of home runs per at-bat in one season. Babe Ruth, every 8.48 times at bat, he hit a home run. Wow. Number 44, career times at bat, on base. Most times on base, career. Pete Rose, 5,929 times he was on base. 43, most times on base in one game. Johnny Burnett, 9 times. 42, most times on base in one season. Babe Ruth got on base 379 times in one season. 41, counting down. We'll get to number 1. Most career plate appearances for the career. Pete Rose, 15,890 times at the plate. Appearance. 40, most plate appearances one game. Felix Milan had 12 plate appearances in one game. 39, most plate appearances in one season. Jimmy Rollins had 778 plate appearances in one season. 38, most career extra base hits. Extra base hits for a career. Most. Hank Aaron, 1,477 extra base hits. 37, most extra base hits in one game. Shawn Green, 5, 4 home runs and a double. 36, most extra base hits in one season. Babe Ruth had 119 extra base hits in one season. 35, career stolen bases. Rickey Henderson, 1,406. 34, most stolen bases in one game. Billy Hamilton and George Gore, 7 stolen bases in one game. 33, most stolen bases one season. Hugh Nickel had 138 stolen bases in one season. 32, career walks. Rickey Henderson, 2,190. 31, most walks in one season. Babe Ruth, 170 walks in one season. I know there's some other players who have more, but they're not in the Hall of Fame. And their stats are in question. The guys who use steroids. So if you want to come back at me and say, wait a minute, I know someone who has more. What about the steroid use? Isn't the stat in question? All right, 31, most career runs batted in. Hank Aaron, 2,297. 30, most runs batted in one game. Jim Botley and Mark Whiten had 12 RBIs in one game. 29, most runs batted in one season. Hack Wilson, 191. Oof. 28, career triples. Sam Crawford had 309 career triples. 27, most triples in one game. George Strivand and Bill Joyce each had 4 triples in one game. 26, most triples in one season. Chief Wilson had 36 triples in one season. 25, career doubles. Tris Speaker, 792. 24, most doubles one season. Earl Webb had 67 doubles in one season. 23, most career singles. Pete Rose, 3,215. 22, most singles in one season. Ichiro Suzuki had 225 singles in one season. 21, most at bats in one season. The other one was appearances. That was Jimmy Rollins. Had 778 plate appearances. But the most at bats, where it counts, Jimmy Rollins, 716 at bats one season. 20, most career at bats. Pete Rose, 14,053. 19, most runs scored in one game. Guy Heckler scored 7 runs in one game. He was a pitcher, too. How about that? It was 1886. 18, most career runs scored. Rickey Henderson, 2,295. 17, most runs scored one season. Billy Hamilton, 198. 16, career games played. Pete Rose, 3,562. 15, most games played one season. Maury Wills played 165 games in one season. 14, career slugging percentage, the highest. Babe Ruth, .689 slugging. 13, highest slugging percentage one season. Babe Ruth, .847. Ooh. Number 12, career on-base percentage, the highest. Ted Williams, .481. 11, highest on-base percentage in one season. Ted Williams, .552. 10, most bases in one season. Babe Ruth, 457 bases in one season. Whew. Number 9, most total bases career. Hank Aaron, 6,856. Number 8, most bases, one game. Shawn Green, 19 total bases in one game. 4 home runs, a double, and a triple, and a single. Number 7, most hits, one game. Johnny Burnett had 9 hits in an 18-inning game. Number 6, most hits career. Pete Rose, 4,256. Number 5, most hits one season. Ichiro Suzuki, 262 hits. 4, most home runs one season. Roger Maris, 61. I know you think some others did hit more, but they're not in the Hall of Fame, and their stats are in dispute because of steroids. Man, why'd they do it? Number 3, career home runs. Hank Aaron, 755. Number 2, we got there, I told you, 24 minutes it took. Highest batting average one season, number 2. Hugh Duffy, 440 in 593 at-bats. It's legit. And number 1, my favorite baseball record, highest career batting average. Ty Cobb 366. So those are my 112 favorite baseball records. Thanks for watching. I'm out.